Alright, I just started a run, and it was literally one of the 2 Covenant 10 wins that we had as a random. So, how about we don't and say we did? We got Solgard the Martyr with Restores and Foregone Powers. We got an Awoken Hollow, some Restoration Detonations, and a Savage Pyre. This seems like an extremely reasonable set of options. We're gonna go for put them behind things. Incant triggers. Yeah, let's see what we can do with Founding Seal. Founding Seal has been showing up a lot in my messing about. Aquath be praised. It's my general opinion. I was hoping it would discard the Vengeful Shard, if I'm being honest. Are we gonna have a hard time getting everybody roasted? No, not really, I don't think. (16 × 4). So is that going to scale like out of control? It feels like this is the scaling option for this hero. I don't think I needed to do all of that. It was very satisfying to do, but it feels like I can do that. 72. Okay. We got a thing going on here, don't we? So Conduit doesn't improve Forgotten Powers. It does improve Restores, though, which is pretty interesting. I don't want more discarding stuff, so I think a Mollusk Mage is actually like a reasonable take. Another Restoration Detonation. That would be 3 of them. Steel Enhancer is... we got Cultivate. I'll take one more Restoration Detonation. It is a good card. So, theory is what we need to do is, first of all, I was going to say, anything with Incant would be wicked cool. We have very few, like, direct damage spells, but, like, maybe Spell Weakness is better than Frostbite? If I have to pick one of them, maybe we get something that makes that work. We're going to upgrade with Titanite, and we are going to Armor Incant you, and we are going to reduce the size to 1 of you. And even then, I don't think you fit where we want to fit you, but that's okay. Okay. All locations starting. I think that means we're putting you here. Putting you here. Maybe we can get away with putting the Sweeper on the top floor, actually. And doing middle floor for Solgard. Your soul is mine. Well, if you say so, Solgard. Kind of I wanted to get the Spell Weakness is going to do very little, but honestly, the Incant triggers are doing some good work there. Might as well do the incant trigger here. But like 20 armor plus everything else that this guy has, he is a tanky boy. Take the 50-50? Get the 50-50. All right. Why would I put that down here? Ah, whatever. I'm not going to tempt fate. Feels like this has to be a W. It is. It is a big heaping W. $134. I think that is indeed coming from Solar Guard. So like things that cause us to cast more spells for 200, Alex. Restore 40 health, apply 3 regen. Wildwood Sap is pretty darn good. 5 regen is nothing to sneeze at. There's like a small, like, the Merchant of Arms is so consistently disappointing in my eyes. I think we need to get a unit and also see another unit. I don't think we need another one of these. Offering Monument is at least interesting. We're probably going space. I don't think we need to upgrade with Titanite. Immediately reroll this. You being quick is exceptionally good, and then at some point in the future, this will go hard for the Moz Mage to be a blocker for us. Middle floor Spell Sanctum seems pretty darn OP. Hef's Hammer is also probably quite good, but I kind of think Spell Sanctum. We got incant triggers. We want it to be cheap, free to cast in the middle. So we really are getting all those incant triggers. Get rid of the Calcified Ember. The shuffle is annoying, but I don't think the Moz Mage survives no matter what, so. Oh, I didn't think about that shuffle. It's going to be slightly awkward, I think. Is Solar Guard going to be able to take a hit from Captain Obnoxious here? I don't know. That's pretty optimal, actually, to get him back into the proper location. All right. I will take it. Thank you. Okay. Hopefully we don't get... I guess we're going to get spun around again during the tanking phase of things, but... so many better ways that could have gone. Oops. So we're up to 40. But we're going to get... And Cultivate has also made it so that we're a little more tanky, which I guess is good. All right. Domination. I want to see how hard our thing. 192 off of 48. Okay. We still need to make that a little stronger, but like it's pretty damn good. We're taking space. Sap and Frostbite is kind of interesting. Holy Eel Gorgon Batman. Alright, there's a world where things get nutty now. Glass cannon? I don't know. Meat shield seems like the safer take. Okay. I feel somewhat good here. What if we double stack Wildwood Sap and remove Consume? Is that more interesting than... I think double stacking this and removing Consume is more interesting. Okay. I hate this guy, but... that's all we can fit? That makes me so sad. Are you seriously stepping to me with hasted something or other? It's not acceptable. I really wanted to get this Mollusk Mage available on this one. Having a swift person on that floor is decent. Means that all the hasty friends don't have much of a good time. Oh, cultivate. Oh, cultivate on the Eel Gorgon is... I don't think I appreciated how nice that is going to be. I think what do we add to the Eel Gorgon? I don't know, but now we can't and can't. We just have to chill, because doing anything is basically gonna ruin our lives. I guess we can go up here. We can cast spells up here. All I have done is create pyro damage for myself. The only result of all of that casting was bad. Yeah, this is definitely, we are definitely going to fall victim to the fact that we need to incant for power. A descend is super cool. I think our units are okay. Are we still... We have no buffs for the Eel Gorgon. The Cultivate is working so well. Not eligible for multi-strike? The Eel Gorgon can't have quick either? What? Wait, actually? Not eligible. Actually not eligible. Well, that certainly changes. Not eligible for this? Okay, so I guess I have to put basic buffs on it. That's going to be more useful than it might otherwise seem. This is a weird one, but I think this is a good duplicate. The alternative is Restoring Retreat. Just have 2 of those around so I can get more things on the main floor that we're fighting on. Both plans are good. I think I want to do the Mollusk Mage. He's going to become a Cultivate target too, which is cool. you are a jerk. Let's see. Okay. We took some sap there that I'm not thrilled about, but I think better than the alternative. Having nobody out and available to descend is heartbreaking. Well, I guess that's good. I love that the Eel Gorgon is like a freaking like laser machine gun. Yeah, if we don't get something like holdover on our descend, we will likely never fully make it work. But we need draw now. That's our new desired pickup. Pew pew pew. Who's the best person to send? It doesn't really matter. We're winning no matter what. All right, we don't mess with it though. If we're winning, we're winning. So much undead or undeath. The card that adds mute would be a dream come true. Guardian Stone is pretty interesting. Preserve is super interesting though, I think. This is a lot of incant triggers. I think it's pretty good. An event versus trinkets. Okay, come up with a weapon. Are there weapons that we would be like excited for? A weapon for the Eel Gorgon would actually be pretty interesting. Void armament is not what I was looking for. Bloodthirsty Blade unquestionably was. Equalizing Ring? As in, here, oh, here's what we do. We buy Equalizing Ring. We merge Equalizing Ring with Meat Shield. Still costs 1. Really good for our Thorny Boy. An ominous figure looms on the tracks. Oh. Take the Red Crown and 2 followers. 0 cost, 1/3 followers. Endless summon, equip a random equipment. Red Crown. Endless summon, equip a random equipment. I don't understand. I think this is something that we put on a unit because it has that shape to it, and we get 2 followers. So presumably we can put the crown on a follower and then equip a random equipment. That's another one, but that is a Cult of the Lamb reference. Love to see it. Need a Merchant of Magic so we can find some holdover. Or I don't know that we have everything that it takes to make it all go. Don't want you to die. I think I'm gonna accept my fate here. I may have to restart the run, but the thorns make me a little nervous. We don't have great eel healing. And every single turn, it looks like we're going to have eel healing problems. Should have put the offering monument in the front. Yeah, okay, so if our eel dies, how worried am I? I'm a little worried. We probably can just use a heal on the eel, though. That's a very reasonable. I could have just summoned him up top before I... Healing the eel does feel like a thing that I need to do, but I have heals in my deck. They just are not showing up. $70 by 13. And somewhere there's Ascend in the deck, but it appears like we have like 8 extra curses in the deck. So instead of finding them, we're doing other stuff. It's really annoying that the Eel Gorgon can't have Incant, but Incant or Multi-Strike or anything. Like, it'd be nice to be able to make it a competent unit. Hopefully the Eel Gorgon gets basically all of the kills. Got 3. Okay. But that's going to start getting pushing the slay item in the right direction, which is super good. We have 18 thorns. It's a little scary. Okay. No huge surprises that the Eel Gorgon will die to thorns. 528. Pretty sure that was the that was our friend Solgard. Siren Song as an insurance policy is pretty decent. Channel Song. We're leaving a lot of units in the deck. I could kind of see it. We can set up so much more aggressively if I just go Heaven's Light. I think I'm just going to do it. I think most of our units are upgraded. What am I duplicating? Bloodthirsty Blade hasn't had enough time to bake. Second Eel Gorgon is so... Oh, actually, maybe another upgrade is better? Yeah, I can see that. Okay, if we can't do anything else, do we make it small? We really can't. We can't put Incant on it. We can't put Quick on it. So we can make it small. But we have a Descend. Did I just choose not to go to a Merchant of Magic? No. But we will go to a Merchant of Magic next time. So we can make it small, or we can just give it more HP. I think I'd rather do that, honestly. – 16 damage per shard is a lot of damage. The Offering Monument, I don't see it making a big difference. These guys, you can make them. Do we reroll? Is it worth spending 200 to upgrade him? Probably not. All right. All right, the one that usually ends our run, Reanimate 2 with the Eel Gorgon. We got Sweep and Resolve. We're at full health. I'm going to try setting up on the middle floor, and I'm going to try doing it with this toggled on, but I'm a little nervous. So if they're not skipping, we may have already made a mistake by not doing that normally, but because yeah, okay, we need our sweeper to be down here. But for now, I'm okay with the fact that we're just surviving, but we may have to restart because the advantage that we would have gotten from having the sweep unit would have been non-zero, significant even. Okay. And apparently, our retreat is like really in another universe at the moment. That is not enough damage. Man, the Mollusk Mages are just like completely missing in action, aren't they? There's... Oh, okay. So there's... This is like quite the Hail Mary. Everything survives is absolute insanity. Now, our sweeper doesn't come down to this floor, which is not great for business, but I think we're gonna have to redo this because I think putting sweep on a different floor was important. There's one unit available. What are you? You're a big old train steward, okay? Well, now you're big at least. I'm absolutely baffled by the fact that this floor is hanging in there. The amount of armor that we are generating and the amount of like cultivate power that is coming with it is something to behold. I wish I had more pyre health, for sure. Didn't get the last kill. Thank you, Cold Kalia. I think we probably could have done this one better and taken less damage, but wow, we just hit for 1,000 with our hero. That's a lot. How much are we up to on this thing? Plus 30? Okay. But that was with a challenge enabled, which is great. The Guardian Stone. If we can get it out there, I think it could be really good. This seems pretty good too. Little thorns for our friendo here. The pyre health feels almost non-negotiable. That means we're not getting our copy of retreat. Oh man. Yeah, I think. When a friendly unit is healed, deal damage equal to the amount healed. Sting spells get 10 and magic. We have some sting spells. Fiery Cloak is good. Reroll. grab that. Do we have some... We have some consume spells, right? A few. I think we get both of these because I don't think there's value to the other way around. Gosh, is there anything that we want to remove? I don't think so. Endless Glacial Shard. If you're gonna be on the floor, you're gonna soak up a lot of that stuff. All right, which Seraph is this? Savagery. Probably the best we could hope for. Do we have units that are skipping floors? Probably already know the answer to that question. But for now, if we see a lot of hasty boys, we will know. Oh, hold on. Try again. Mollusk Mage comes out first. There's no way this is like that's a staggering amount of damage we just pumped on turn 1 there. Alright, I'm not mad at it. Is there really nothing we can do to save Cold Kalia here? The fact that everyone else is surviving is miraculous, but I don't like... I don't know that there's anything at all that can be done here. She's already at full health. Kind of an existential threat that we can't keep her alive. We'll play this one out a little bit and see where we end up, but maybe we have to set up on the middle floor. Losing our boss, too, feels like... We want to be on the top floor, but maybe we just can't be. Certainly doesn't seem like an improvement. Oh, that doesn't work either. Okay. Oh, what a mess. All right. So we put... So I think what we do... think we let her rotate through. Why did you start here? Last time he didn't do that. So if I only do this, does he start on the middle floor? Interesting. And now all of a sudden we get retreat? What the this seed may be out to get us. So I cast Cold Kalia here, and we get okay, so maybe we can keep her alive at least for a minute. That's gonna be the goal. Okay. Now, she's still not going to kill the back sweeper, I don't think. Unless Cultivate has done, like, crazy work. Which it is not. So here's what I'm thinking. If we have both Mollusk Mages out, then we actually nuke hard enough to get her the kill with the equipment. But at this stage, we're already full up. And we don't have Descend. So this means we don't play... We don't play the Eel Gorgon? I don't... This doesn't seem like it's, Oh, I needed to not... Needed to not discard the sap there. Okay, I can play all the cards. Stop playing the card that discards the cards before the other cards. So, first round, way less strong than it previously was. If we get 2 Mollusk Mages now... Have you considered getting none? No, we still lose her. Okay. So right now my plan is we only play the things that are durable enough to stand the test of time. This is insane. If I only play these three, do I get the same draws? I do. Okay. Horrifying here. It certainly feels like doomed. Oh, man. So, okay, so I think we play everything as nature intended. And we're just going to accept that our sweep unit dies, which I think means that we lose everything else and have a bad time. The sting spells are front only, right? Yeah. And we need their draw. This guy really sucks. I think the issue is that we still lose the eel, like, next turn. But if we set up on any other floor, we don't get... Oh, I can put that down here. I wonder if I can then get enough incant... I only have, like, one incant trigger, though. And we're taking 14 and we're at 12. Wow. So close. All right, well, we're gonna ask the question of if we can just survive with just the eel and a dream, because I didn't have a heal there. Just an eel and a mollusk and a dream. Should have played that first. Still taking 37 on the Eel Gorgon. Guess that's the 19s. Man, all right. Well, I don't think there's a win here. Unless maybe we can set up on the top floor. And maybe there's like more scaling we can get. We can't descend units onto this floor, so... So what do we put here? Okay, so there's a possibility that now we get enough cultivates to sweep down the backliner. This is not out of the question. We need a bit more healing, but this is not completely ruined. Because we can get away from the... We may just die to the unchecked bottom feeders, but it's better. It's the best we've had so far. If we don't get a Titan win, I'll still be okay with it, but I have a feeling we're going to get like some doubles of those. Oh, this is going to be a bad one. No, actually, okay, I think we're... I mean, the absolute key to everything in this one was the simplicity of just getting Cold Kalia to beat out everybody. Why is this all of a sudden not working? We got you. Oh, you're at 50. Okay. So, I think that's okay. I think we go for our scaling play. And the reason is I think that we don't need that. We can boop you down. I didn't want... Ugh. Stupid bird people. These guys are going to do like 20 damage. It's going to be a lot. We're getting the whole kill, so I think we have to conserve there. This is going to be really close. If like a double wave of bird guys comes in, which I think sometimes is the final wave. So this is 10 on the first wave, 10 on the second wave, so we lose. Okay, so there's no way we can do this if we can't set up on the bottom floor. Which sucks. because I think that is impossible for us to... Like, I think immediately you just do too much. Because there's no changing order here. So you just run out really fast. Oh, damn it. If stings were targetable, we just lose our whole floor that way. Alright. And I don't think there's any way to change that. Is there anything I can do to you? Hold on. There's one possibility here. So we know that he goes to the top floor that has a person. So what we do is we do this and we do this. And we do this. And we do that. And we do that. And then he's gonna seek to that level. Which means that they don't get that. Oh, I was gonna say, if we got the eel Hydra dude. How did we end up with so many dying? We don't have anyone dying before. Hold on. Like, when I started this turn out, nobody was dying. I was like, look, nobody's dying except for you. How did that get worse? Okay, so you're getting a harvest trigger or a strike. Oh, the more units, the more rage you get, maybe? Is this always going to give him a Mollusk Mage? So sad. Can I play this and things die? Why do things die? Oh, attacks 2 times. The second time hitting significantly harder. Okay. So I don't think we play Channel Song, if that's what it yields. I don't think that this has any significant hope. The issue here is just that you don't survive. If I do that... Why aren't... You're just not surviving because this guy is tearing through everyone. Now, if we had a Mollusk Mage down here, would that... We can't put a Mollusk Mage down here because the previous wave kills the Mollusk Mage. And we can't descend the Mollusk Mage. Something weird like this, maybe? Okay, well that doesn't work. Oh, this was such a strong run. I feel like I can see a win, and I just can't. Okay, so the only way that I can save you is by putting a Mollusk Mage in front of you. That seems like a failure. Which leads me to believe that we do this. And expect him to die as like a take one for the team type of thing. But now these guys are synced with the boss, which is an absolute nightmare. Well, maybe slightly less of a nightmare. That last move there, I think we need all hands on deck. But this is perhaps not the end of the world. But now, do I need to put meat on the bone there if I'm going to draw that? I don't think I do. But not having the Gorgon is terrifying. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do this, and this, and this. And now we can do that, because we got 2 Mollusk Mages. And we're gonna get the bloody doohickey. Bloody sword thing. Which is enough that you don't get to attack, which means that while we are losing our front dude, who we want to lose, the rest is looking okay-ish. I mean, it's better than anything that we've had before. I still think we're probably doomed. This is just poor form, honestly. Don't throw away cards. Especially important cards that we could use for things. Now, are we just... We may just be losing because we don't have the Eel Gorgon this time. But... There's a bit of a hilarious joke afoot with the Eel Gorgon at the moment. So you need to not... You need to be drawn in my next hand. Okay. Okay, so... Whatever we just did to draw, we need to not do. Because we need to draw that and the Eel Gorgon. If there's going to be any hope here, it's gotta... Two hits of 6. Let's save it while we can. It's not great. Don't get me wrong. Maybe we could have drawn the Descend because we have space on the floor. Just to throw it out there, I think we get an extra incant trigger if we do this. Not that it matters, but we may still lose just due to the fact that we're going to take more hits on our pyre, but yeah, we're going to take 10 when these two come in. On the on the final wave. Jeez. So that's okay. So what does that tell me? That tells me that if we can't set up on the bottom floor, there's no game to be had. The only way that the game plays. And if I play the Mollusk Mage, even the big Mollusk Mage, I get 2 deaths. If I play both Mollusk Mages, more deaths. Now, even though you're quick, it doesn't matter because this guy is just an absolute monster. All right. Ah, we lose. I was feeling like we were in a good position here. But the issue is this first guy just scales off the number of units in the room for essentially, like, give or take. And we only do... all we need to do is 2 more damage. What could I not put on this floor? It would have to be our hero. So if I just don't summon the hero, if I summon everything else, I think I'm just hamstringing my, like, later game. We technically didn't try this, and now we get Restoring Retreat as our only heal. Okay, let's see. So maybe we're Restoring Retreat to... so we don't play our hero. So we do that, we do that, we do that. We get Restoring Retreat. We dodge you. What do we get from Channel Song? Oh, this could actually be the play. Did we just find the deal? Oh man. I think we may still be in trouble, but so did we decide that we couldn't set up in the middle floor and that's the problem that we have? God, not playing our hero was the key. Maybe. We may still lose. Just, you know. Throwing it out there, because nothing is set in stone. But we do have an eel machine gun, and we've taken a lot less damage than previously. If one of these... I think this is the one that I want to die, if one of them has to. This is the one time where I'm like, do I do that? No, probably not. And it doesn't really matter. The reason we're playing everything is because we got to get our boss into good shape. I'm a little surprised that that didn't pop off better, but leave my... Okay, final wave. This is This is the best we have had thus far. Feels unbelievable that after an hour and a half of messing about with this, we actually did it. It's actually almost annoying. Holy cow. We did it. Unless I misread. Damn. Okay, I really was like convinced that that this was a loss. I tried every permutation. I will not normally do that. I just want to say. You can see how much I've sunk down in my little face cam. I'm relatively defeated over here. Let's see. We're gonna start out with the assumed standard approach. Doing 1500 on our first turn. Oh, but we have basically no... we have no health on our Spire. That's probably going to be... mean that this is a no-go. Like, we're shredding everybody, but with only 12 HP on the Spire, it seems pretty doomed. Is there any way that we could... I mean, taking that damage seems like it's... We can't afford to take 3 damage. We sort of have to, like, speedrun this, but we can't afford to take any damage, so... That needs to be played. So now if I play this, I can't descend it. This is a weird thing. I think I'm going to do that, this, and that. Wait, why am I taking more damage? Oh. There's more damage that apparently than just... What? Where is the extra damage coming from? Oh, I think this guy... If you have no units on... So if we can't place a unit down, we die this turn. Okay, and actually, so we needed to restart the battle. So he needs to never be... We need to throw things in front of him. Like it's going out of style. Because if we don't, we definitely lose. Okay, and right off the bat, we're not gonna get the good luck that we were looking for. So right off the bat, he's gonna do 5. So I mean, I have to set up on the bottom. Even though it's suboptimal. Suboptimal might be too strong, but... Okay, that buys us more time. hate all the saps. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. No, and I didn't stop him because I don't have any units to put out. Well, that may just be... That may just be life. Oh, I can't play this because I'm on the wrong floor. Okay, so I think I just play that like that. And just heal you up. We're still dying to something. What's killing us right now? What's killing us is that you aren't hitting hard enough. Okay. We may have to resort to ridiculous strats here. I think we don't play our sweeper. Oh, because he killed the thing down here, I don't think it did us any good. Is he still going to do 5 damage to the pyre? I suspect that he is. Yep. Oh, so we have to have some durable fools on like every floor. Yeah. We just don't have enough pyre health. I don't think there is. I think there is literally no way that we could do it. So we'll push as hard as we can. We'll try the rather ridiculous. You can't take. I don't think you can actually take a hit. Confirmed. Cannot take a hit. Gosh. You need a lot of does this at least The problem is we can never return from this. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a matter of the big guy, this big guy being unattended. You need to have a lot of headroom. And we took too much damage on the way in. Maybe we should have known on the way in that we were attempting to... Not that we were attempting, that we were in jeopardy of... our pyre healing needing a bit more love. Alright, 3 plus that. 3 plus 6. We get 1 pyre health after this, I believe. So unless we can win on this turn, we're doomed. And no. 1,100 of 2,000 left. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not gonna agonize over it anymore. Also, what's doing the killing over here? This is making me look bad right now. We did get this guy down to 1 HP. We weren't that far off. I will probably upload this one to YouTube. Just because of the incredible ridiculousness of the solution that we ended up finding to the Seraphite. But yeah. Ah, the Lodestone. So broken. Back in the day. Enemies enter with Frostbite 2. Kind of interesting. Level 9. Gifts for a guard. Draw 3 spells and apply Consume plus 30 magic power. Ah, yes. The Shattered Shell. Classic, better version of the husk. Consume. Draw -2 next turn. +1 energy per turn for the rest of battle. Pyrogrow is interesting. That was a good run. I have little to complain about. So there's the sad crown that is not the sweet crown. How are we doing on... Where's an easy place to see? So relics will give us some information, right? We have 1... What is that? That's 1 less than 20. We have 19 relics still to find. At least 1 from the Celestial Alcove. Found all the Umbra. We haven't found all of the Dragon Horde ones. That's interesting. We have 1 more Pyreborn. Wait. Pyreborn and Dragon's Horde artifacts. Wait. So the artifacts that you can get from turning in eggs are unique. How freaking interesting. Huh. Wow. Win all the dimensional challenges, master all the cards, win standard runs with everything. These look very similar. All right, well, if you enjoyed watching me suffer endlessly, hit me with a like. I'm going to take off now. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.